Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day and you're absolutely crushing it. So today I want to take a look at some of the psychological aspects of trading and especially the fear of missing out or FOMO. So as we become more experienced with trading, there's always that sort of niggling doubt in the back of our minds is, what if I take this trade? Will it be a big winner? What if I take this trade? Is it going to be a loser? There's always that anticipation of the trade, as always that fear of missing out. And we've seen that massively recently when you look at Bitcoin explosion, when it went from, let's say, $20,000 up to $60,000. And even when you look at GameStop as well as AMC as well, there's also a lot of people getting on board that massive upsurge and buying, trying to get in on that thing before they actually feel they're going to miss out on a huge big return. So I'm a great believer in that the psychology of trading is probably one of the hardest things to master, but also the most important. Now, as traders, we generally will focus on the winners and some of the losers, looking at the best entries, the best reward to risk, all of the things that make it a fantastic trade. But when you actually look behind that and look at what the psychology was doing, that's where you can take your trading from one level and really accelerate it to the next level. Now, FOMO is not just in trading, it's everything in everyday life. We are bombarded all the time with social media where people appear to be doing better things than us. We want to aspire to be that. We have advertising all the time telling us it's the greatest deal ever. Buy now or miss out, it'll never be repeated. And the reality is those deals will all be repeated. We see it with sofa sales all of the time. It's always holiday special, get in, buy this at a massive 50% discount, never to be seen again. And as soon as you get past that holiday special, they don't change the price and it's exactly the same price it was before. But they are building the anticipation that if you don't get in now, your fear of missing out will take over and you'll regret it forever. It's really hard to deal with. We always want to believe we've either got the best deal or we've done the best trade, we got in at the right time and out at the right time and we missed out on nothing. But that fear always takes over in the end and we could have got more profits, we could have been in more trades. The reality is just to walk away, take that sort of step back and realize that the fear of missing out is taking over and we just need to accept that we're not going to get everything. So once we accept that missing out may not be a bad thing, and that can often lead to other opportunities. So I'm sure we can think back to many times in our lives where we always want to go off and do something, want to be part of a group, go off and do something, and we didn't want to miss out. But reality was we couldn't go ahead and do it and we had to stay behind. And those times, sometimes staying behind, you go and find another opportunity and have equally as much fun or discover new things. And that's the same thing in trading. If we don't get on that trade, let's say on Bitcoin, and it went to the moon, there's going to be another cryptocurrency come behind, let's say Dogecoin, that we can get onto that one. There's always going to be something else that we can do to make the profits and make the returns we need. So if we take Bitcoin example, when it's rallying from 40 to 50 to 60,000, there were so many people speculating that the price would soon hit 100,000, 200,000, and everyone's getting excited and want to be on that wave of the whole run up to that huge figure. Now I'm sure there were so many people with their fear of missing out bought in at that high, and at that point it literally reversed and came all the way back down to 30,000. They've lost a huge amount of money and have to wait or hold until it comes back up to there to get out. And obviously they're going to be in the same situation. As it comes back up to their entry point, their fear of missing out again will kick in is, okay, do I hold on to this or do I get rid of it? Do I wait till it hits 100,000 or do I sell at a break-even point? We are constantly driven by this fear of missing out. And as I said before, the only way of dealing with it is to accept that there's always going to be another opportunity to come along and we can get in at a better price later. So the best tip I can give you if you really do need to get into that trade to satisfy that fear of missing out is to always go in at a very small portion, even if it's a quarter or a tenth of your normal trade size. That way you're satisfying your fear that's telling you you must do this or you're going to miss out, but it's also not risking too much if it does go against you, therefore you're not going to be in too much of a bad situation. So I hope you've enjoyed my quick overview of FOMO and you're able to deal with it a little bit better now. Just accept it. And if you can't accept it, go in at a small value. So yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.